It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another SEC rival, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Yellow Jackets will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And, Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. He tries to take the top off. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Out of the backfield, he's open. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Vols headed quickly to the line. They just keep firing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's straight. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and managing. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now they'll run it to the right here. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Card in the backfield. It's small. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Dropping back, it's Drake. Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 45, on its way. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Pope. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's O'Leary. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the...
Touchdown ball! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the handoff. Look out, he's got room, and he'll be brought down. And the Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for a first. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. And the Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rides the back on the option to give. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. That brings them to within 1. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's O'Leary. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Turning it on! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, and their offense has been so hard to stop.
The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got the back in the middle. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And the Vols are in the hurry-up. He might want another play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out fast. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Volunteers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to throw, it's Drake. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee! The AT unit on the field. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Looking for blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. The Yellow Jackets with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to him again. Finds a little space. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Flips it out in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, it's crazy how this defense has been so good in this area of the field, right? They've given up plays and they've given up yards, but they've made them kick field goals. And great job getting this sack, trying to do it again.
Gets it to him on the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Whitaker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll heave it deep. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it out quickly. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Freeman. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. To the air, it's Drake. Now improvising. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. They're running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
First and 10.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Peppers. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. The sure hands, it's Williams. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Let's go! Trying to bully their way in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Drake. Got him downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Volunteers want to move quickly. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Vols come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw again. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense is going to stay on the field. They'll take a pass on the 55-yard field goal attempt. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it, 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Finds his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking for space. It's Matthews. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
Well, everything on that play started off great. The offensive line gave a great pocket to the QB to survey downfield. He found the open receiver. You just got to finish the play. Receiver, you got to make that catch.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Catch in the middle, it's Whitaker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Finds his back in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Whitaker. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play, it's a first down.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big guy smells it. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Pope. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the route is on.
Number 5.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Freeman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
First and 10.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll send the back in motion. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been...
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's straight. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
The Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Volunteers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Gives it on the option. Shows him the stiff arm. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Small. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Small. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
It's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So here is the Tennessee offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw.
There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Drake. Back's got it. Touchdown balls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Give to the back. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again.
On the set.
Lining up to convert 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Freeman. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Tennessee ready to go to work, the Big Orange offense on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand.
Turning on the Jets. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Steps away. They get to him as he throws. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it.